Banks are collapsing worldwide. Western banking system is collapsing. What is your take on this?
I would like to say that it's a cascading effect. China is superseding West and Middle East and the world. China have broke the deal between Saudi and Iran, resulting in the Western influence coming crashing down in Middle East and rest of the world. Recently, the Swiss bank have asked for a credit line from Saudi Arabia, which Saudi used to give since decades altogether. But this time Saudi have declined it. And the result is quite obvious. 10% the world markets are down. Almost the world banking system is 10% down. And Credit Suisse is around 20% down. This is nothing but a cascading effect of the influence of China in Middle East and the world, and the Western hegemony is now going down the hill. There is a great lesson for the Indians and Indian government and for us in this, that Indian government must see to it that Muslims should not be threatened within the nation. Their masajids and madrasas should not be demolished, as it is happening in Allahabad High Court, where the Supreme Court is giving the judgment to demolish a masjid of 150-year-old. Every court in India has a masjid because Muslims have a habit of making a masjid near railway stations, airports, as well as near courts. So the masjid is there, and masjid was there in Allahabad High Court premises. Now it is being demolished at the order of Allahabad High Court and Supreme Court, which is not a good sign. This particular teasing of Muslims and attacking the Muslims at the behest of Israel is not going to benefit India for a long time. The Western economy is collapsing like anything. Their influence is fading away in Middle East, and China and Muslim nations are the new superpower of Asia now and the world. And moreover, Russia is with China and Muslim superpowers. The geopolitical scenario is changing rapidly. So Indian government must take strong action against all the hate mongers who are spreading hate against Islam and Muslims. They should put them in jail and punish them severely. Bring a strong confidence in the Muslim community within India, 200 million plus a strong Muslim community, and make sure that their places of worship, their houses, their lives, their modesty, their honor should not be disturbed. Then only in near future, Middle East and China going to benefit us. Otherwise, if the Muslim nations start taking serious note of all the anti-Islamic and anti-Muslim activities within my India, at the behest of BJP, RSS, BHP, Bajrangar and present Indian government, it is going to have a cascading effect on our banking system also. As it is having on the Western banking system now, the Indian banking system will face the same trauma in near future if we don't do the course correction as far as the Islam and Muslims are concerned within India. And moreover, the days have passed when you send the planes or the missiles or the tanks to a nation to destroy them. Today, at the click of a button on a computer, just bring down your economy, create chaos and civil war within the nation, bring down your currency and destroy the nation and disintegrate it like anything. So that particular course will not be a good sign for us Indians and India. A strong course correction is the demand of time. Always the Jews and the Israelis supports the rich, not the poor. They just put the war between two factions, sell the weapons and give the money on interest and enjoy life. This is their old policy. Never come into the trap of this. Already millions of Israelis are there on road against Netanyahu. So don't go for the poisonous policies of Israel. India should never look in that way. We should try to make sure that have good relationship with the neighbors. And this time, the people will not going to come from across the Atlantic or across the Pacific. The Middle East and Chinese combination will be right on our face. So we need to be fully prepared for that and make use for the benefit of India, not for the destruction of our country.